Okay, let's get ourselves centered here, please. Any questions or comments from this afternoon before we get started? Any thoughts?
Just that it was really helpful, that last exercise of trying to match up and thinking about the possible interconnections, because when we were just looking at what we see, I found that very hard, but then when it was all of a sudden, oh, this could be connected to that, could be connected to that then was very helpful. Got my juices going a little bit.
I think it was really cool that we had so many different visuals of one window and how that all, I just thought
Other comments or questions?
And I also like the way you explain and provided the definition of community development. That my concept of a community development has been on a very large scale, but based on what I understood from you, it is like you can do small things, and that will also be considered a community development. And that you don't have to do very large projects, and that has been my concept. For example, I was thinking about doing a very big project, community development project, that has to do with constructing bridges connecting towns so that farmers can have an opportunity to transport their produce to the market. And not just about talking about the bridges, then market building, and that will give them the opportunity to have towering and all those kinds of stuff. But based on these pictures, and helping to identify this one issue that we can work on for maybe 6 months, and or 1 year or 2 years, to get it started so that life can be given back to the community. And that was very helpful.
Other thoughts or comments or questions? Yes?
This is a complicated, complex thing. Once I was able to unpack it a little bit more with Kathleen, it was mine. That's as valuable a piece as all of the other pieces. To go with this, thinking about process and concept. But it took me a while to get there.
Yes.
And for those at my table who were there when I got there, so I made it all very proud.
And some of this, all is going to take a while to get there. I mean, it's community development is a process that it kind of unfolds with all sorts of twists and turns in it. And we're trying to give you a framework that you can work it through. Again, some folks I know I've talked to at dinner, they have a kernel for a project, and that's a great start. And just work with where you are, where your community is at, and work it forward towards a positive vision. Tonight, we're going to share your pictures, and so just divide up in groups of 4 and share your photos, and that will need some tables. We'll need to, some folks will need to move around, but I think 6 will take too long to share all 6. So I'm thinking 4, and just share your photos and how this relates to community development, your project, and what you're thinking a little bit, and get some feedback, some conversation. So just share your photos and have a conversation with folks around the questions of how are your photos characterize the community? Are they assets for your community? We do have some that are very much stressors. How do you address your stressors in the community? The environmental stressors, the degradation, or however we put it. And just kind of work through that based on where we've come so far. So, like I said, just find 4 people at your table, and some folks will need to kind of divide up a little bit because I don't think we can do 6 of them in the time that we have. So, okay,
What do we do if we don't have one?
just join a group and talk.
Look at everybody
Yeah,
else.
we knew some folks wouldn't, so, yeah, so just join a group and talk. If you really want to, you can stay at your table of 6, but I'm just thinking that might be a little bit for a conversation.
There's a whole bunch of So we have a group churches, 9 churches. These are the members. Meteorologists. We organize some of the churches.
This way, I'm actually using so they use the general word. And for the last 8 years, right, yes, it's a good thing. You are absolutely right. And so I took this picture actually because I gave them to my church, and I took it out actually to the newsletter to ask them to like pray for my son every time they get this bug at happy hour because I need that. So my context is being a voice of justice and also trying to figure out what to do with public agency because now that I'm on this board, I can't target it with campaigns because public accountability. So I can be a dissenting voice in it. Yes. And it appears there is a decent number of other organizations. What I can't do is sit and talk at the board meetings and find out stuff and then tell all my colleagues. They didn't do it. They didn't put me on. And apparently, yeah. I mean, and it's, that's not a healthy thing. Many evils to have someone undermine it from within. And I feel like it's a really good thing.
We are responding by having, in addition to these talks, we have book studies. This one is a briefing. I have about 40 minutes.
So it's not so much, my question is so much about that, is that it is the need to talk about the community and where we go from here.
much of the time, so just take your time and work it through. So take your time. We're going to take much of the time.
It's one of those, in order to get without actually paying for so I got stuck with when I was assigned to work with the session on power. Because it was a
So there's,
We actually
big stressor, and it is a huge right on the interstate.
because they're,
It's going to bring 8,000
I've been living around anyway.
We haven't been able to document it very well. We have efforts underway to do that. But
What are these? These are actually printed photos?
I know, right? I know.
how do you do that?
Harriet has them too.
So it's caulking and sealing. Is it LEDs or you put in LEDs?
Yeah, we put in LEDs, we put in low flow shower heads, we put in aerators, we do toilet tummies if we have to. And it's not a lot. Power strips, a few other small things. It's only $50 of stuff.
That's amazing. And that's so inexpensive.
It's so inexpensive, and I think congregations can do that because right now we have, so it's in its 5th year. We've had classes of 40 people a year who pay to take the class.
Oh, you have some too? Huh?
Booz Allen actually started sending their employees to come and take and then it's like Master Garden. You get your certificate as an energy master after you've put in 20 hours doing it.
Now, after this,
a decision so that's my project, is like to share questions of, okay, is there a place for lectures and meeting for council for
We do have lots of attendance.
Yeah, it's actually a program that the county does. It's quite extensive.
This bridge, you drive on the left. Just on the bridge. The traffic goes like this. But it's reduced accidents. But it just shows you it was such a, traffic is such a huge stressor that they're having to reconfigure the roads and reduce accidents and fatalities, obviously, which are good things. So this is our big stress, is tremendous growth and transformation from suburban to office kind of space. And so yeah, a lot of
Responsibility to be good stewards, recognizing that actions have some consequences for all. And the mission statement is about I have time to small yet, as long.
And then you can start
Any questions on what you learned?
I think
that's true. I also think that another,
What was that? Impressive that people are. Other reflections?
I think it's what I've been talking about it. By hand, and you know that it's not a unique idea.
Other reflections?
I'm incredibly humble to be in the presence of people like you. And actually it was helpful because it takes me like 5 seconds to get into the depths of despair. And, but hearing Martha's story, I see that the power that really
Universally, there is nobody working on bigger conversations. I'm sure there'll be conversations but that's really exciting. And we're touching so many.
It's one thing when you reflect on is the fact that we're all really unsure of what we want.
That's self-included.
for sure, you know.
We're kind of, we're making the road as we walk.
It's because we're in a complex system and we think it's fun.
You want
Got it.
a lot of connecting. A lot of connecting, you know. One person helping the other, making suggestions, looking to your community for those kind of connections, bring everybody in. Suggestions.
Just nice energy. So I guess the touch maybe is you're sort of wondering about what you're doing, you can maybe find something.
I was interested that several of us were working from the church days, but several of us were working outside the church, trying to get the church involved.
Anything else?
Question.
Of course.
How many here are working on rural settings? Not urban, but rural, really countries. I would love to sit and visit with those folks because the ways are different. And to be in a church of 100, 200,000, 5,000 members, I want to sit and talk to some of the folks planning some of our rural programs.
I think that should probably be one of our breakouts tomorrow.
Right. One of the things we'll do tomorrow is you all will have the agency to determine what conversations you want to have. And so it's called Open Space Technology, and we'll do it tomorrow. Some of you may have participated in that in the past, but it's a really wonderful opportunity. And we'll do it in a way so that if you go to something on rural, but you want to hear about developing a fish farm, you'll have the information from the people who went to the fish farm so that you'll have it all. You'll have it all. The fish and the...
How often do you have it all? Oh, yes.
Here in Burger King.
That's your way.
Yeah.
Other reflections, questions, thoughts?
We were more racing between homeless and chaos. We were wondering, where do we talk? Would you were talking before? We have finished this. I think there is good to know that we are not the only one lost. And we're sharing in chaos. Nobody can go to it.
I'm sure we continue to kind of work through that too this week.
Well, we found it interesting across the continents, things, so, I mean, they're trying to put in running water and wells, and we here don't have that problem. We have a food issue problem, it's just distribution. So it was really interesting to learn those things.
Any final reflections? We'll end now, and let's take about 10 minutes and we'll start our worship a few minutes early, about 5 to 8 probably. Are we going to rearrange the tables or are we going to keep them as we are?
We can leave them as it is, and make sure you have the pen and paper.
Of course.
An announcement for tomorrow. I have been hearing a lot of folks who are looking for space to process their fears or frustrations or anxieties in the wake of the U.S. election. And so I am offered to lead worship tomorrow night to create some space for that. And it will be a space that is welcoming to all, regardless of your political persuasion. This is going to be more about concerns around justice issues that we all agree on as a church related to our social principles and how we are going to continue to be a voice for justice for all people. And how we respond when we feel afraid that those values are being shaken. And so I'm wondering if there are folks who are interested in helping plan, because I don't have an exact plan yet. If there are people, both U.S. and Central Conference folks, because we know that this election has had impacts on everybody. I just want to invite you to have lunch tomorrow. And so on the table at lunch, if you want to help with the worship around some kind of ritual to process, grief, and seek out hope. That's my plan. Thanks. Yes, please.
Is there someone for worship in the morning? Do we have someone?
There is not. There is not. So if there is someone, would you be willing to lead worship in the morning? All right, yay, Harriet. And if anyone would like to assist Harriet, would you welcome assistance? I would welcome assistance. You would welcome assistance. So Harriet is going to lead worship in the morning. She would welcome your assistance.
And when is yoga? It's after worship tonight in the Grand Hall in front of John Calvin.
And I guess there's a movie, is that true?
Yeah, we'll have a movie in here, and based on who shows up, we have a free movie, and pick which one we show.
Okay, yoga
After worship.
and yoga in front of John Calvin, and a movie here.
And John Calvin is up in the lodge where you're staying.
The one we live in. I mean, the one we sleep in.
Okay, any further announcements or thoughts for the good of the group? We'll have breakfast again at 7:30. Tomorrow morning we'll start at 8. Please do bring your workbooks. 8:15, that's right. We got slow eaters in this group. Thoughtful eaters. We'll see you at worship at 5 to 8 tonight. 5 to 8 tonight.
What's that?
I agree with
My
you.
limitation is
But one of the other things is,
So if there is someone, would you be willing to lead worship in the morning? Sure. All right, yay, Harriet. And if anyone would like to assist Harriet, would you welcome assistance? I would welcome assistance. You would welcome assistance. So Harriet is going to lead worship in the morning. She would welcome your assistance. And when is yoga?
It's after worship tonight in the Grand Hall in front of John Calvin.
guess there's a movie, is that true?
Yeah, we'll have a movie in here, and based on who shows up, we have the three movies, you can pick which one we're gonna show.
Okay, so free yoga and
After worship.
yoga in front of John Calvin, and the movie here.
And John Calvin is up in the lodge where you're staying, correct? I got that, all right.
With the one we live in. I mean, the one we sleep in.
Okay, any further announcements or thoughts for the good of the group? We'll have breakfast again at 7:30. Tomorrow morning, we'll start at 8. Please do bring your workbooks. So
8:15.
8:15, that's right, that's right. We extended that. We got slow eaters in this group. Thoughtful eaters. Mindful. We'll see you at worship at 5 to 8 tonight. 5 to 8 tonight.
What's that? Okay. Yeah, my limitation is it was literally quick down.
Oh, well,